So we got some red potatoes. We got some shredded cheese. I got a portobello mushroom. Got some green onions. My leftover, my lentils that I pre-soaked and seasoned. That's what's in there. That's my lentils. That one bag made 3. There's that. I'm going to throw some green onions in there. Maybe half of what I got here. I gotta watch because I got Ace here. And Ace is looking at me like, they had carrots this morning. Boy, did they like that. I don't know. They ate the crap out of some carrots. Yeah, what they see it for? Oh, these things are good. No, just do the 4. Not too much, because I got other seasoning going in. So it's not really that hard, just to think plant-based. It really isn't. And after somewhere between 3 to 6 months time, you will definitely start feeling a big difference in your system. I mean a big difference in your system. I can feel it. I got more energy. I'm not feeling drained. My cholesterol is good. My good cholesterol is excellent. I will rinse that off. Keep warm and cooked out anyway. Get some cilantro. Yeah, cilantro. I'm just rinsing it off. Cut the very ends of each one of them off. Save the rest of that one for another day. There's probably two days worth in there. So cilantro has vitamin C and vitamin K. Red potatoes, I mean, they're kind of like a starchy, but not like a russet potato. They got potassium in it. Lentils have potassium in it. Portobello mushroom is the mushroom you want to go by if you need calcium. So I'm going to take my lentils and I'm going to put them in my pot. Yeah. Mind you, I'm not putting any marinade sauce. My stuff is going to be natural seasoning. I'll turn you around just a minute. I got to put my lentils in the pot. So yesterday I had, before I had soaked my lentils, they were in a bag. Yesterday I had boiled them up and seasoned them, jarred them up, which made 3 jars. Today I'm taking 1 jar. You gotta hear all that. I know it's sorry for the noise. Sounds like a New Year's thing. getting the lentils out of here. And I'm not going to worry about the whole, I'll probably be recycling this jar for the leftovers. Because, I mean, it's just lentils and I can just, if I need to save them, I can just put them in a jar, put it back in the fridge, and I may not need to cook anything this weekend because I can just heat this up. So, what I did to flavor my lentils, I used lime, salt, pepper. I did a little bit of Jamaican hot sauce in there. I mean, but you can flavor however you wish. If you're craving egg per se, from what I understand, lentils are the way to go. But I do have vegan liquid egg. And I do have vegan sausage crumbles that I think is going to be a separate breakfast. I think we'll use the crumbles to make myself some sausage gravy on some English muffin, but I'm not going to do that till Monday. So watch out for that video. Thanks for following along. Thanks for liking. Thanks for being my best supporters. I love my audience. I thank you very much. If you want to comment, you can comment anytime you want. I'm here for I'll listen to anybody if you need me to listen. Now, I said I wasn't putting no sauce in it. I could, but I'm not. I'm going to take that same jar that I had my lentils in, because I need to put some liquid in here. Put about a jar of water in there, just like you do if you had sauce. You want to recycle the sauce. I just 3/4 away. I'll probably be recycling that. Then I want to take, I don't know, it don't matter either way you go. This little nubby thing, I don't know, I have a habit of pulling that thing off of there and just chopping it separately. But yeah, you can still put that in there. This is not hard. They say that, you know, it gets hard, it's hard to chew, but that's healthy. So the mushroom that is actually the healthiest vitamin you're going to find to eat is a portobello mushroom. That's the one you want to obtain if you want the better minerals. The portobello. I know it looks weird, looks funky, but when you season it in whatever food, it actually is better for you. The other mushrooms are just more moldy, and then you have to season them to taste better. There's not really as much nutritional value in them. Did a little bit of research on my own. But this mushroom, if you need your calcium intake, that's what this is good for. I know I'm weird when I cut my stuff. You can cut it as small or as big as you want. I always kind of square mine off. I think I'll do it like that. I'm going to throw this in the pot. I had to work with something because I was trying to show you guys what I was doing. I'm the cook, I'm the cameraman. And I was just trying to work out what I need to work out. Now, as far as my cilantro, cut the little nubs off. I can regrow them. And then the rest of it, I love the smell of this. If there was smell-o-vision, oh, it's amazing. I love the smell of cilantro. Remember I said vitamin C, vitamin K. If you don't care for kale and you need your vitamin K, just season your stuff up with the cilantro. You can grind it up. You can chop it up. I actually like mine little leafy. I really do. Just like so. I would actually have a pot of this plain in some veggie stock and call it soup with some garlic. That's just my thing. You know, that's just my thing. Just so far I got my lentils in there, my cilantro, and my portobello mushroom in there. Yeah, I know, most of my stuff is starting to look like beef stroganoff because of the color of everything. But so that's that one. Now, my scallions, or scallions, I'll just cut the ends off, the very tail ends. You can still eat that white part. And I will regrow them. You can cut these as short or as long as you need them to be. It doesn't matter. Your preference. I know. I didn't go to culinary school. Watch my fingers. I'm watching my fingers. You can keep them in long if you choose to. Scooting my fingers. Scooting my fingers. Keeping me healthy and safe. Okay. That's that. You can do how you want to do. I'm going to throw that right in my mixture as well. Now, take my potatoes. Take my big one first. Get that out the way. You can cut it however you want. So I kind of like to go it this way. Keep that on top. Cut it long ways this way. The smaller you cut it, the shorter time it takes it to soften. Remember that. The smaller you cut it, the less time to soften. If I was just doing potatoes, as in like wedges or fries, I would have just kept them long. Because I'm putting them in a pot with the rest of it, kind of like a vegan stew, more or less. I'm cubing them up. And I know they have other, if you have a fancy machine, I do, I don't feel like digging it out. And I actually like doing it the old chef's way. If you had a machine and you want to just chop it, you chop it. I prefer to cut it with a knife, just because I like doing the extra. Even though I'm only cooking for more like 1 to 3 people, depending on who's going to eat. One's picky, the other one's not, but might be full. My other one will probably eat it too. He pretty much eats anything. Anytime. So I always got to make sure I have the right minerals. You know what? I may not be putting, I might put on potatoes. I don't know. I'm not sure. You just gotta go with what your body feels. Sometimes the body knows what it's craving, and you just kind of like gotta go with what your system is feeling. Sometimes, like for example, if you're craving the cheeseburger, that means you're craving some kind of vitamins through that. You just gotta go with what it's craving. You know, you gotta let your body tell you what it feels like it needs. Saving to it out. I don't know yet. So, hopefully everybody had a good Friday. I think today was Veterans Day. So all those veterans out there, cheers to you. My grandfather was a World War II vet. So cheers to him. Yeah, I think I'm saving them. I underestimated myself. I always want to cook extra. And then wonder why I end up having stuff that does bad. Because I like to cook. You want to come to my house and eat? Come to my house. No, maybe. I'll bring it to you. Where you at? I'll put it on a plate. I'll wrap it up. Keep it warm. You come eat. Yeah, well. Alright, I'm just going to have 2. Alright, so I got my lentils, I got my red potatoes, I got my portobello mushroom. Mike, you know. I'm not going to put any more potatoes in there. The green is pretty. Let me bring you over. Because the only thing left is the cheese, but I do that after I boil it up. So the green is the pretty part. Yeah, I'm not going to do any more potatoes. Wait a minute. Find a bag for the potatoes because I'm not going to need them to. No, I'm not. I don't need this anymore. Alright, now let me season it up a little bit. Throw some Himalayan salt in there. Yeah, I know. But it helps with the boil flavor. Throw some black pepper in there. Should just grab me a spoon and dish it the other way. I don't measure, by the way. I eyeball it. I know the flavor and I like. Some things I do measure, but this, for example, I don't. Throw a little bit of Carolina Reaper in there, because I like to spice it up. Why not? Sriracha chili sauce? No, I don't feel that. You feel it, you feel it. You know it, you know it. That back in the fridge. Alright, so I got some more seasonings I need to do. I already put some spice. I don't need the seeds. I got some cumin going in there. Cumin. Paprika. Paprika. Because I can. I could actually start boiling this in. Well, season it. And I have still working on that leftover seasoning. The part that did not fit in my refill. Oh. Okay, well, that part's empty. I should use that for my mint. Mint in the garden, I got to dry out. I can chop in there. Boil this up, boil it down. Technically, my lentils are already been cooked up and seasoned. I just pretty much gotta get it to a boil. For the rest of it, which is the veggies. Then I can add my vegan cheese in there because I wanted to cheese it up. Cheese it up. Oh yeah, getting back to the other thing. Let me show you my vegan egg. The only one I found, because I didn't feel like going in all the way the other direction, the other place, because I'll be over that way in the weekend with the liquid version. I mean, you're going to spend the money regardless. So why not spend the money on stuff that is actually healthy for you, and you don't have to put it out later in the long run. So, yay! To me. Let me put this away and I'll grab this pack. Shoot, the fridge is full. Anyway, getting back to what I was doing. So, if you need a plant-based egg, the liquid, you can work it like scrambled. You can form it like the folded. You can, apparently you do get, hold on. Oh, so, trying to think. Dairy free. So the ingredients in it is water, mung bean protein, exterior pressed canola oil, contains less than 2% of dehydrated onion, gallon bean gum, carrot extractives, natural flavors, turmeric extractives, potassium citrate, salt, sugar, tapioca syrup solids, tetrasodium pyrophosphate, transglutaminase, and niacin. This bottle here is a serving of 8. So 3 tablespoons is a serving. Wait, right? So it says 3 tablespoons is 1 serving. And this can actually go a while. So if you got 8 servings, 3 tablespoons, and it was only $4.99. If you go buy a thing of eggs, chicken eggs, the regular stuff when you're not vegan, you're going to be spending more. Plus, you're going to have high cholesterol. I actually like to get the other kind, and they didn't have it. The kind that's already done up, folded. But this works too. This works too. What's this thing? Just egg. You'll find it in the section where the eggs are. They mixed it. They kind of mix it around with each other. But yeah. But that'll be a different day. And yeah. And I got my vegan sausage crumbles in the pouch. If you go back on videos ago when I made it, it's the small form. I think I'm going to make my country gravy with it because all I need is it, flour, and pepper to make sausage gravy. Because you just make it, make the, you can make a roux. So you fry up the crumbles with the water, and it becomes like in a roux. You add the flour and the black pepper, and you got instant sausage gravy without buying the package. Because it's that season, and I do crave my sausage gravy. I'm not a chipped beef fan. I'm really not. My son, he can eat either. His father, he's a chipped beef fan. Not me. I'm a sausage gravy girl. I'm a sausage. Oh, I could have added those potatoes to it. It was looking too full. I didn't think I could. That's okay. I'll have them for later. No big deal. Apparently, I didn't crave at that moment, so we're just going to go with what I did. Yeah. That green is my cilantro. Some of that green could be my scallions. The healthy onion is the scallions. You can get the purple ones, they're okay, but watch your onions because they're okay to a point, but too many of them can hurt your small intestines. I learned that from fact on my own. It's at the time where I eat. I don't know. This whole more night than day. Trying to make sure the happy stays inside of me, which it does. I don't need daylight to be happy. I don't need it not to be raining to be happy. I can still be happy when it's raining. Stomp in puddles. Have fun with life. Do whatever you feel like you want to do. As long as you're not hurting nobody. Why does it matter? And don't worry about anybody snickering about what you're doing. Let them talk. I mean, people are going to talk anyway. Let them talk. Just let them be what they're going to be. Because it's just a sad case that people are this way. You know? It's just a sad case. Okay, so make that be on, I think. Probably, yeah, I don't need potatoes because I'll probably be putting that whole bag of shredded cheese in there. Most likely. Because if you love cheese, you love cheese. It don't matter if it's regular cheese or vegan cheese. It was coming. Somewhere in my videos, most of my videos, there is plant-based cheese coming in my video. And hot sauce. Hot sauce is always going to be, unless I'm making homemade food for the dogs, it's always going to be spiced up. Spice is my thing. And being an adult is my thing. Sometimes I wish not to adult, but I got nobody else to adult, so it's gotta be me. And as you see, we got a one pot meal. Not even a big pot. It's a medium-sized pot. What, for 2 gingerbread people? I could make it in one pot. I got a tiny one, but I don't know how to put that much stuff in one little pot. Like, my one little pot is literally like what they call a saucepan. Yeah, no. Cook more than that. I like to cook more than that. Oh no. Yeah, that'd be my one pot meal. That's a saucepan. Comparison to my hand, that's a saucepan. My stuff would boil over. It's already ready to boil over now. I gotta stir it up. Just boiling this down. See, now I got a little bit of red color in there from, I don't know, something. Oh, the red potatoes, duh. Yeah. Natural dye from the red potato. You see, I kept the skin on because the skin actually has the vitamins that holds in to what you need. The skin is actually healthy to eat. I could have done this with sweet potatoes. All I would need is one big one. Probably turn the heat down a little bit, I don't know. Because I got it on almost high. I can put it down on low. Just trying to boil the liquid down some more so I can fit the cheese in there. I'm not really trying to have it like a soup per se. And you'll know when you need when it's coming down. You'll feel like certain things starting to stick to the bottom. You'll need to stir it up more often. I got it on low, so I should not need to stir it as much. I don't really have a handwritten cookbook either. My cookbook is me just going back and watching my video. Or me just deciding, well, let me just do whatever and mix it together and see what happens. Oh, almost like what you would do with a crock pot. Turn it down a little bit more. I can smell the cilantro and scallions, the green onions. That's it, the green onions, whatever. Scallions. Them green things that have onions on the bottom. The healthier version. They have vitamin C too. So, vitamin C is a very important thing to have in your system. Vitamin C and zinc, omega-3s, B12s, B6s. I got vitamin E that runs through me, which is good for the eyes and the skin. One day I'll have to do a video on if I can do a vegan dinner just by buying stuff from the Dollar Tree. I probably can. Because they have canned potatoes, they got canned beans, they got canned fruit, they got anything canned veggie. Beans, veggie, fruit. If you can only need it to survive on the stuff from the Dollar Tree and be a vegan, you could. They got mushrooms, but it's not the portobello. But, I mean, it's better than no mushroom. I think that's in an aluminum can. Like the kind you need to open up with a can opener. Sometimes if you smell your stuff, you can smell if you need something more than the other. If there's too much of a ingredient in there. You know what you like. You know how you want your taste buds to be. You just make it happen. Oh, that's right. I gotta make sure the potatoes are cooked well. That's gotta cook down for that. So once the water is boiled down, I can throw my vegan cheese in there, and it'll be a cheesy goodness. I did. I said cheesy goodness, like I'm from the south or something. I could be wherever I'm from. Keep an eye on that for just a moment. I miss anything? No? Okay, that's good. Anyway, I take a moment. I got some Christmas cactuses that are actually growing pretty good. Surprisingly. They don't really need too much sun. I just have to make sure they have a little bit of they can't go dry. I've had them for a little bit of time. They do grow flowers on them. I've had them grow flowers like a couple times throughout the year. I got something growing over there. I think a tomato or something. I did have a tangerine growing, but that dried out. I don't know. That one. And I got spider plants. They are the easiest thing to grow. Got this other ivy purple thing that my son had grew in school. when he was in his junior or senior or something. I don't know. It actually did really good outside, even though it's indoor, and it's doing good now. Yeah, it's doing really, really good. It doesn't need a lot of sun. It's like purple on the back side of the leaf, and a green and purple on the front side of the leaf. It's doing really good. I got some leftover carrots that are growing roots that I decided to purpose in a garden, which probably don't need to be that closed in. I don't know. Got like a train. Maybe I should have put some water in there. That's a little. They were growing in the bag itself, so I figured I would, see how that would work out. Well, yeah. In the winter time is when you can grow some stuff indoors. If you're in an area that you cannot grow outdoors. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's gonna be more like a vegan beef stew. That's just the color. When I'm cooking. Once I add the cheese though, it'll thicken up. I want to make sure my potatoes are cooked through. Some of them look like they're already floated. That's how you learn. As you cook, you just learn. You burn a little, you uncook a little, and you just remember how to get it right the next time. Just experiment. Eventually figure out. If you want to make a hard potato, you want to microwave it soft, and then you could bake it. You microwave it, takes your time out. But you have to wait for baking it. Microwave it to soften it. Then you can bake it or air fry it. You could slice it. You could, possibilities are endless. My spicy possibilities that I do every time. So, it happens. Yeah, I know. Usually I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to be a content creator. I eventually gotta go watch my other ones I follow. Oh, it did kind of go down a little bit. I'm gonna boil water down just a tad bit more. Yeah. Make the potatoes a little bit softer. I mean, lately, since I've been this vegan world since January, I don't have any major cravings. I really don't. I mean, my system just wants vitamin C and vitamin K's. and vitamin B's, however I can get it. I mean, there's a lot of different varieties of vitamin K's. One of them, which being Brussels sprouts, is not my method. It's not going to happen. I'll cook it for everybody but myself. But I'm sorry. I don't care how you doctor them up or spice them up or cut them up or shred them up and cook them. They still all, it's just, they do not taste good. Sorry. I'm just not. I like my purple cabbage. I can cook that up. I don't like to roll it up. I can do coleslaw. Yes, they do have vegan mayonnaise. But I don't need the mayo to make coleslaw. Matter of fact, I don't even need all that. I could just do the, if I wanted to, I would just literally add the purple cabbage right into here and give it an extra colorful look. Okay, I might want to take this hoodie off. I'm stirring it up so it don't stick. Give me a second. Ugh. I gotta. Not even doing a marathon. Guess I'm near a heated stove. I don't know. I normally like making sure I wear sleeves, because from what I understand, and it is true, if you want to regulate your body temperature, just wear a light layer of sleeve. Doesn't hold the heat in, just regulate your temperature. Light layer shirt. It's a long sleeve shirt. It will regulate your body temperature. That's like a dip. I could dip some chips in there, it'd be good. Gonna be cheesy goodness in a moment here. I'm getting ready to add some vegan cheese in there. Are you ready? You ready? I'm not ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. We'll add some vegan cheese in this pot. It'll stick in a little bit. This whole bag will probably go in there. My preferred brand is that one. Right now it's on sale. The other brand's good too. I think you get an ounce out of it. I don't know if it's the air ounce, but it claims you get an ounce. But I'm already used to this one. I also like the sliced version. One slice between two grain breads for vegan cheese. Oh, that's a really good vegan grilled cheese with some tomato soup. You got to go. That's good. Okay. Let me mix that up a little bit. Just got to cheese it up. It doesn't matter. Because you knew I was bringing it to you. You just didn't know when you were going to see it. Don't worry, I'm using our whole bag. I just wanted to mix that in there. Getting ready to put the rest of it in there. I'll probably mix the other part up with it. I don't know. We're going to have some lentil, cheesy potatoes, flavored with some greens. cheese is going in there. Plant-based cheese. It contains soy. We got filtered water, coconut oil, cornstarch, potato starch, modified potato starch, fermented tofu, soybeans, water, salt, sesame oil, sea salt, natural flavor, olive extract, antioxidant used as a preservative, beta carotene, which is important, powdered cellulose to keep it from going bad while it's on store shelf. Well, they say it's to prevent caking. Whatever. At least it's powder form. If you get the regular shredded cheese already done up, you got straight cellulose. Ain't even powder form. So gosh forbid what that version is. Anyway, if you want to make yourself a vegan grilled cheese and you can get that name brand, get the slice band. All you need is one piece of grilled cheese in between two multigrain breads. Toast it up. Fry it up. Use coconut oil. Because I use coconut oil in the pan with it. Because it's vegan raw. Oh, it is so good. OMG. You can even put a piece of sliced tomato in between, on top of it. Oh, yeah. Anyway. You just don't know. So, my world is I am eating to live, not living to eat. That's the difference. I'm eating to live. I'm not living to eat. I do like food. Don't get me wrong. But when I get the right food that has the right minerals, that makes me feel like energetic that I need to be, to stay to be, oh, I'm gonna definitely go with it. You know, anybody watching my video, share it. Tell people to watch it. You can see how a hard work in life can be. Come home and how easy is it to be on the plant-based level? It is actually easier. It's actually cheaper. You see the prices in the grocery store these days? I ain't got time for that. So now that I did that, I'm going to turn this heat down on low because I don't want my cheese to burn at the bottom. You ain't smelling it. But I don't want to smell burnt cheese. Because whether it be plant-based or regular, burnt cheese does not smell good. Where you going there? You see how that cheese melted and thickened that sauce up? Or this method is probably gravy because it's not sauce. This is more gravy. Like an aru kind of gravy. As I got mushrooms, scallions, cilantro, red potatoes, lentils. That's a pot of goodness right there. That right there could be a dip. Could be the main course. It'll be a bowl though. Definitely gonna be a bowl. Yeah, I got it on low. My pot's still feeling the heat from the medium. It doesn't really matter when you eat. It's what and how much. Anything from a root or a vine, the body can process it right. I know, you probably hear me scraping it. But I ain't scraping anything that's burnt. I'm just keeping it from getting burnt. It's like a beef stroganoff without an egg noodle. Let me tell you my birthday when I was younger, before my 20s. I used to live off of them egg noodles. I mean, it was a good one-pan meal when you were friggin' broke and homeless. Throw yourself some hamburger meat with some egg noodles. And first you want to fry. Now you don't even need to add oil. You throw your hamburger meat in. The water from the hamburger meat, because to get the moisture, you throw your egg noodles in. Then you might add a little bit of water, and then whatever veggies you need to add. Steam it up with a lid. But I ain't doing all that, cause I could do that without the egg noodles. I could do regular noodles. Plant-based meat. I could steam it up in the frying pan just the same. But I didn't do that this time. I did it this way. It's a little creamier now. A little creamier. Anyway. Let me test out a potato. Ooh, that's got a good flavor. It's hot. The potatoes are where I want it to be. So I'm gonna definitely boil this up. That's the flavor I needed it to be. Gotta have my mushroom taste in there. Not bad. That's the middle part. That's that centerpiece of the mushroom. Okay. I'm good with that. Alright. Let me boil this up. See me in a short later. Peace.